The finals just had a ton of reveals for Season 7. I'm gonna go over everything we know so far. That does include the brand new gadgets and the new map showcase. We also had the Season 7 Battle Pass partially revealed, which includes a new Legacy Battle Pass system that I'll cover some additional details with, and some brand new mechanics of Practice Range. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, World of Utopia, here back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. So first up here, we did have some brand new reveals, where they actually have shown off some of the Season 7 soundtrack, and we got a little bit of a glimpse of what we're going to be seeing for that. You can listen to it here for a second. Jumping back though, that was just a preview of the one song they showed off so far. As of right now, you can actually pre-save the full album on Spotify, so there is the new original soundtrack for Season 7. Now of course you can't listen to it all just yet, aside from the one showcase. Now I do know one of the other tracks got leaked on TikTok. I believe it was either the Chinese or Japanese version of the finals on TikTok, or at least their social media account. Not gonna post that one here just in case. Moving on though, we also did get Day 4, which was called Gadgets Galore. This one coincided with the future game show trailer. Now if you haven't seen the full trailer, I will link to it down below, but I'll also break down the gadgets that we did see here. So first off, we did see the new H+ Infuser, and that is for Light, it has been confirmed, which is actually a friendly fire weapon for Light. Yes, you can literally shoot your teammates and that will actually give them health. So now Light does have a heal. And they do mention here that precision matters with this one, so it is not a tracking heal gun, you actually do have to aim it properly, and you can see a little bit of the heal rate in this clip. Pretty cool overall. They really are trying to gear Light to be a support class, or at least give them some new support abilities, which I do know a lot of people were actually asking for. Moving on though, we had a new gadget here for Medium, which is called the Breach Drill. Now this thing doesn't just breach a wall. As it says here, the Breach Drill will stick to any surface, but it's also going to blind whoever is on the other side. So it's going to launch a flashbang through the wall, and then it will detonate the wall. So you're basically getting a double whammy here, or a double jeopardy, allowing you to both breach and flashbang at nearly the same time. So a pretty cool ability there. This one seems like it actually might be pretty strong, and it's definitely going to play well, especially for cash out. For our last ability here, yes, Heavy also did get a heal. This one is being called the Healing Emitter, or it's actually going to do some sort of AoE mechanic heal here. Now it does latch onto a player, so it's not exactly in a circle, but essentially it will be in a circle radius from what I assume. And you'll see that string go to the player when it actually is healing you. Now this one does seem more like a passive heal, as the rate is a little bit slower than usual, or at least slower than the light one or even the healing beam. But pretty cool overall. This might make Heavy really strong this season. Although with Light being able to heal, maybe having both of these on the same class might be really strong. Having 3 healers together, we'll have to see how that meta does play out. But a pretty cool and fun one there alongside the Light healing. Now, as they do mention here, if you want to see those healing gadgets in action, you can check out the June 11th preview event. That one does start at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, or 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Now, I'm going to be live streaming this, and I always make sure that I make 3 classes with all the gadgets. So we'll check out each and every one, and I normally switch between each class with every other game. So if you do want to see the new gadgets in play, you can check out my stream. Again, I should be live on both Twitch and YouTube, so I'll include a link to both in the description if you do want to check either of those out. I would ask if you don't mind heading to my Twitch channel and following it, and if you could also potentially watch through that channel, as I am trying to push that social media a little bit more. Although if you want to watch on YouTube, that's just fine as well. Moving on here to Day 5, we had the new arena and map showcase. Now this is called Nozomi's Citadel, and this one is super dynamic and cool. It actually has one side being Via and the other side being CNS, and they literally did split the arena in 2. So you'll see one side is colorful like CNS, and another side is plain white like Via. They also did mention during this trailer that a lot of the inspiration came from Japan, and you can really see that on the CNS side of things. Again, a decent overall showcase of that map. And if you do want to check out the full trailer, we'll link to it down below. Now, Day 6 actually did introduce the new Battle Pass, but they also introduced the Mythic tier. Although we've already gone over the Mythic tier and it's already been in the game. But essentially now, yes, there is a new tier above Legendary, which will have things like custom meshes, special VFX and audio, and a signature one-of-a-kind features. So pretty cool there, they are introducing that new Mythic tier, which will especially be in play during Season 7. Now, as I said, they did basically reveal a decent chunk of the Battle Pass, or at least what seems like it so far, a lot of the outfits. They do mention there's 96 base rewards with 106 if you include the bonus page. 1,500 multi-bucks await you with the Season 7 Premium Battle Pass. Of course, you can upgrade to the Premium Plus. That'll get you 20 levels unlocked right away. However, this time around they are introducing a new Ultimate Battle Pass, which does include 10 extra elite rewards. That also gets you 1,000 multi-bucks to spend instantly, which also includes a 20 level head start no matter where you're at. As they mentioned, you can wait however long you want to get the Ultimate Battle Pass, and it will boost you up 20 levels. However, it does get you a 25% match XP bonus. That does help you unlock the Battle Pass faster, or at least the tiers through there. So essentially you should get it sooner or later if you do need help there. Now the Ultimate Battle Pass will be $29.99. It does potentially look like you might not be able to buy it with multi-bucks, but there is a total of 116 rewards, 2,500 multi-bucks that you get with that, and that 25% increased bonus. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but since there is no multi-bucks on the screen, it does seem like you might have to buy that with cash. That wasn't all with the Day 6 reveals. They also have a section here called To the Past. I've been teasing this a ton, but yes, they are bringing back the Legacy Battle Passes, which includes everything from the old Battle Passes except multi-bucks and a bonus page or bonus pages. Cool thing here, if you've already bought the Premium Battle Pass, you already own the Legacy Pass, so you don't need to repurchase it, it'll just be in your inventory, or at least where you can unlock those old rewards. As they mentioned with Season 7, Seasons 1 through 4 will go live. Looks like they might be holding off with Season 5 and 6. They do mention that a new Legacy Battle Pass will unlock with each season. So 5 will come with Season 8, and 6 will come with Season 9. So they're going to be about 2 seasons behind with each. That does give some leeway there of exclusivity. Kind of like that system overall, I think that one is pretty cool. There is one discrepancy here. They did mention because Season 1 never had a bonus page, they're going to be adding that for the Season 1 Legacy Battle Pass, which does include the brand new outfit here, or brand new recolor, Crimson Point. And they mentioned now even contestants who have completed every single Battle Pass have something extra to grab. So pretty cool there, a nice little touch. They also mentioned in Season 4 they made the Captain Saucerin set a bundle of items from the Season 1 Battle Pass, which was available to purchase during a limited time during the Halloween event. They understand the frustration there, so anyone who did purchase the Captain Saucerin set will receive the Season 1 Legacy Battle Pass for free. As if you didn't buy those Battle Passes back then, you more than likely will have to purchase those, or at least purchase the Legacy version. There is one last thing here with Day 6, and that is the introduction of practice range challenges. So yes, it looks like they added a brand new section to practice range with a brand new set of combat trials, and they mention here you can go in for a solo challenge or even take your team with you, which is pretty cool with that. Now you can team up in practice range. And they have a bit of a showcase here of how the bots will now play. Pretty cool there that they have this new little trial set and some new additional challenges that you can chase. That does cover for what we know so far about Season 7. There is one community poster that I did want to go over, which this person says new paid only Season 7 Battle Pass. However, as a commenter here points out, it looks like there'll be 3 versions available now, Ultimate, Premium, and Regular. So I don't believe it's just going to be only a paid Battle Pass. I still do think there's going to be free tiers with that. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but that does seem like that's going to be the case. Last up here, we do have the mentionables from my community, which are those features from the Star Models page. The first one here is from Jay Natter, who's calling this one Space Monkey. This one's actually really good. Again, this one does look like the Space Monkey. Did a great job encapsulating and cosplaying as that, especially even utilizing the emote and the tinfoil hat. Next up here, we have one from Paco, who's calling this one the Rattler. Again, another one that looks like it should be sold on the store as a full outfit. All the colors here match very, very well, and even the overall cosmetics do match. Nothing really seems out of place here. This is a very, very good one, from the hair to the outfit. Third up here, we have one from Rockslide, who's calling this one Brittle Brittany. Certainly a decently unique one here. This definitely would fit in for Valentine's Day, although we're a bit far from that. Still though, I think the overall outfit does look really good, and the chromatic effect on both the outfit and the skin has a really nice effect. Last up here but not least, we have one from Linksy, who says literal beta contestant, which does feature a ton of cosmetics from back then. This was in a reply to Ross EST, who had a budget version of that. But yes, now we do have a real OG beta costume. Overall, should about cover for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and until the next one. Deuce!